Everybody. Hello. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Um, okay, am I live now? I look a mess. I can't see your comments. Basically, we are having some issues right now. We're having some major issues at the airport in the car. We have sent a delegation to pick up the girls. We have sent a delegation to pick up the girls at the airport. We have diplomats there, we have people there. And upon arriving at the airport, waiting for the girls to exit the airport, we found out that Ramatullah Jawara of Natib is present. And there are also 6 guards and officials that are waiting as a delegation to pick up the girls. Now, this is something that was not communicated to my NGO because we have already paid for food, for buses to pick them up. The girls are really nervous upon arrival in the car. So this is going to exacerbate their stress a lot more. So I want you all to be aware that this was not part of the plan. If the Gambian government had told me that they wanted to take over from the car, I would have been fine with that. I would have said, okay, hello, update. Okay. Okay, so ñoom nañ ko call before ñu génn. So dañ leen a try pour kidnap rek at the end of the day. They're just trying to kidnap them. Okay, no problem. Listen, I'm on live. Send me a message and then I'll be able to do it. Okay? Send me a message. Mangi live, Facebook. Yeah. All right. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Thanks. All right, so another update is now that the women have picked up their luggage, and a man, one of the officials, has gone in to tell them to go the other way where their bus is. So the government buses are on the other side, and they are basically trying to abduct the women by telling them that their bus, which is not our bus, is on the other side. So tell me again, those of you that have been very supportive of the government, that have called me a liar, that have called me everything under the sun, I don't really mind anymore. Do you think that this is a normal behavior of a responsible government? I just want to ask you that. Is this a normal behavior of a responsible government where an NGO has come in, has paid over $1.3 million to do a job that I had hoped that you would do for your citizens? Now that they're arriving, you're abducting them without notifying us, because our communication has been very clear, our email address has been very clear, my phone number has been very clear. So like I'm saying, if the government wanted to be the ones to pick up the girls, I wouldn't have had a problem with that as long as the girls agreed. The girls at this rate do not want any involvement with the government. They just want to go home. So how can you then arrive at the airport, not even speak to the NGO team leaders and representatives on site, but try to lure the girls to go into a bus that is not the NGO bus? I don't understand anything what's happening with this government. I really thought we were on a good foot, because even the spokesperson said we're neither blocking Levesque or working with her. But this is what I call a real block. This is what the British people say, a cock block. That's what's happening right now. A very unprofessional way of dealing with things. Because if our women have been traveling for many hours now, we've made this so facilitative. Like what the government has done was give them their papers, waive the fees. We've done every other work strategically. So now that they are at the point where they're gonna arrive in Dakar, you want to send government officials without pre-warning us at all. When we have paid for buses, we have paid for food, we have paid for all the services required to bring them home. This is the government that you're doing. Fatoumata, we already have an update, so it's fine. We're going to see. We've had contact with the girls. We've made contact with the girls. We've made them aware of their constitutional right to take whatever mode of transport they want to leave. So they will not be entering anyone's bus, but it's completely okay if one or two want to go with the government. So the girls will be refusing their service. We are going on according to plan. I don't know why the government would let me pay all this money and do all of this work only to come in at the last minute to be like, we brought them to Gambia. Like, are we measuring penises at this point? Because mine is bigger, I assure you. I don't know what we're doing. Understand nga ma Gambia? Understand ngeen ma? Ñun dañ fay yépp, dañ def yépp liñ need pour def. Ba pare kenn waxuñu ne ok government bi dina leen mit Dakar pour jël leen. Kenn waxuñu dara. How is that possible? At least amal tuuti respect nga inform NGO bi ne ok bu leen fay bosses yee yooyu ñun dinañ ko def pour fi mu nekk ñaari boss ñoo fa taxaw ñaari group of nit. So tell me that money could have been used for something else like COVID-19 stuff in Gambia. Munoon nañoo use seen xaalis bi ñu def liñ bugg a def ñu bàyyee ñu téye liñ téye. But no, they just want to do all of this confusion all the time. I have no hope for Gambia. I'm sorry. I have no hope for Gambia because if these are the people that are handling our government, it's no wonder we're being screwed up the ass by the Chinese. Not a problem. That's what's happening right now in the Gambia. Why would they even pay for buses when they know we've already paid for buses? We're working with organizations in the car. I don't know. It's okay if they want to take the credit. I don't care about the credit. Take it. But at least communicate with us so that we know what's happening. Then I could have gone to sleep. I won't be looking like this, like a freaking ashy woman. I could have gone to sleep. Right now, I haven't slept. I haven't been able to be calm. I haven't been able to do anything today. This is really abhorrent and poor leadership. This is very poor leadership. Very poor leadership. Thank God we were able to get the girls to, let me just see if I can call. Ugh. Hello, Fatou? Aksi ngeen Dakar. Waa génn ngeen si dem si Fatou. Ok, wante bu leen duga si government bosses si try leen ñu bëgg a duga foofu mun nañoo dem wante yéen alatal ñëpp all of them all 30 plus of them tell them please wax ko mami itam mu inform ñeneen ñi yéen ok xam naa ne yéen a ngi soona de wante bu leen bàyyeegum dem leen si de duga leen ñoom ñu ngi sol yére bu ees avoid leen Fatou xaaral ma wax la dara lu important yeah Fatou ma replyal la send right la pour ngeen refuse any transportation. Nobody can force you or abduct you. Wow. Def leen noonu SMS ma or call ma, okay? Suma yaay ak Fatou ñu ngi handle, okay? Okay, alatal ñëpp. Thank you. Bye. So that is the team manager of the girls in Lebanon. We have 2 team managers. Imagine this, like my auntie said here, they're traumatizing already traumatized women. So that should show you that the government really, whatever they say to media, etc., really don't give a shit about its constituents and citizens. Because you can allow this to go so peacefully, but you want to go and traumatize somebody who's not expecting you. Put them on a bus, start driving, and then they realize this is not the NGO we were supposed to go aboard with. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? So they can come out and they can literally spin a narrative. They can spin a narrative to tell you guys something that is completely different than what reality is. Auntie Tikulori, you should come on this live because I think you can speak to your people a lot better than I can right now. Because my voice was literally gone up until now. I can't believe this. I am really, really disgusted at this point. I'm really disgusted at this point. I can't even. Why are they trying to hijack? Somebody asked. I don't know. I wish I knew why they want to hijack. But they're all at the airport dressed in white, trying to get the girls to go into their bus. Yeah, somebody, Nima, you said it right. Somebody's trying to hide something. Hello? Fail background bisude yange wahakman. Yeah, I can't help that. Hey. Yeah, so that is the problem right now. That is the main problem. I really can't believe that this is even happening. I don't know how to add people on live because this is a whole new setup for me. But this is insane. I have to go. I will update you. I will update you immediately after I know. Nyang Jai, Gambians are aware of your initiative. But Nyang, that's not the problem, is it? It's not about who's aware of who. It's the fact that I have sensitive women right now that do not need this extra duress and extra stress. It's not about me getting fame or this or that. If I wanted to get fame, I would have agreed to Al Jazeera and every single media house being there. What is pissing me off right now is the fact that these women are tired. There's 2 babies in the group. They are planning to be welcomed, giving food and enter the NGO bus. And we have intimidating government officials waiting for them. That is my problem. And if the government had told me, we will take them from the airport, I would have been fine with that. It's the fact that they did not communicate that I'm having an issue with. Someone in Nima, you're saying someone in the government is involved in some of these girls going to the Arab countries and wanting to hide it. Trust me, I am not even allowed to say anything because I know my mom is watching. There's a lot of information I have not released and I'm not going to release until the time is right. You guys saw my post. You guys saw my post. I have kept on telling you all, there's a lot of Black Gambian people involved in this procedure. There's a reason why not one Lebanese Gambian opened their mouth or opened their purses or opened even a phone call to say, I hope you're okay, sis Slovak, we see what you're doing. Not one. I know who is trying to hide things, and I've said it very clearly. You cannot misconstrue me there. I said very clearly, I know there are people in the government and I know there are people walking free in Gambia who are part of this trafficking scheme. Trust me, I don't say things unless I have proof. There are 55,000 images and receipts on this phone. Just because I don't release it does not mean that I do not have it. I don't threaten people. And I was hoping we could just put this in a nice ending. I'm tired. My team is tired. We need to end this. But okay. Right now, the government's doing this with me. And for me, I'm in Sweden. I can explode any which way. I can give out any information I want. And if it's the cost of it, I never have to return to Gambia. I can get my diplomatic immunity. In fact, I have 2 passports, Gambian and Swedish. So I can say whatever I want. I can provide any proof and I'll let the Gambians deal with these government officials. Please don't push me to my level. Please don't push me to that level. I don't want to talk, but I'm being forced to talk. Listen, buguma wax wante ñu ma forcé pour ma wax lo xamné Gambia yépp dinañ against entire government bi mu dama. I don't want to, but that's where I'm being pushed to. I'm gonna go.